everyone, it's Yas and welcome to my channel, Yasmin's Made with Love. Today it's the episode number 11. I would like to welcome back all of my returning viewers and big hello and big welcome to all of my new subscribers. Right, this video it's going to be a little bit different. I'm a very cheerful and very happy person. However, today I am not in this mood so much. As you obviously know, the world is in a very dark place at this moment, and I have been following the news last, like probably all of you too, and you know what is happening. And I have to say then I feel extremely angry and extremely powerless about everything what is happening at this moment. Yeah, I feel angry then, you know, there is still lunatic in this world who is acting in a way which I just cannot get my head around it. We're in a 2022. The world has come so far. We have been seeing amazing changes across the world. The diversity, equality, and you know, people rights has been more acknowledged and more kind of put it into a place. And witnessing what is happening at this moment in Ukraine is absolutely heartbroken. It angers me. Then there are people who are so ignorant and so full of themselves, and you know, making decisions of claiming something which is clearly not theirs anymore. It really frightens me. It frightens me because of the Ukraine, but also frightens me for the rest part of the Eastern Europe. It frightens me what the days ahead will bring, and I really hope then, you know, then the parties in powers, they've got a better plans for the days and for the weeks ahead, because world is angry and world is watching, and what is happening at this moment is absolutely heartbreaking. I feel for every other country who are boarding Ukraine, and I hope, you know, then somehow, you know, this resolve in someone will get a sense, and you know, this absolute act of terror, it's going to stop. Yesterday evening, I've watched quite few of the Flosstubers who already spoke about the situation in Ukraine, and Sarah from Sarah has made a very short video. She spoke on behalf of one of the cross stitcher. She's a relatively new cross stitcher. However, she has organized few ways as we as a cross stitcher and as a cross stitch communities what we could do in order to help and support Ukraine. So Sarah yesterday in her very short video spoke about Laura from Tarsier Stitches. I will leave the information down below. She has organized and a fundraising page on Facebook, and she set the 2 weeks target of raising $2,000 towards helping Ukraine. I will be linking a direct link to the video when Laura explained to you more how can you help and where the money which you would like to donate will go to exactly. She has also organized a list and put together a list of Ukrainian designers, embroidery designers who you can go and support. You can buy the charts of, and there is a lot of information which you can read and you can find out for yourself. I will make sure I will leave all of the links to Laura's account and Laura's activities down below this this video. I have also watched Mria. She's a Ukrainian across-stitch Flosstube. I have been watching her videos for a while, and she records some of the videos in her native language, but there is a plenty of videos in English, and her English is brilliant. And she is been doing very short vlog videos on a daily basis with the updates what is happening in the Ukraine. So I think you should go and give her a follow and give her a watch. She's amazing cross stitcher. Her work is outstanding, very different to stuff what you can see on Flosstube. Typical North American samplers is very beautiful style. You should go and watch. And also I would like to give a shout out to my fellow Paul in living in the UK, Michael or Michał, whichever you like to call him. His Flosstube channel is Stir Parade. I'm sorry, my eyes is really burning. Stir Parade, amazing cross stitcher, crocheter. Is a crocheter a word? He does a crochet, and also he designs cross stitch patterns. Really interesting person to watch. I truly enjoy, so I think you should go and give him a watch as well. I'm going to post this video because my eye is really bothering me. Also coming back to Laura and the plan and the suggestion she has got how to help Ukraine. She also started a hashtag of Stitch for Ukraine. And obviously, as much as I feel angry and as much as I would like to help, there's not much, in a sense, I could do except, you know, recognizing the amazing, you know, Ukrainian designers and Flosstubers and channels and shops and the businesses. I'm sorry, I just find it very difficult to speak about it because it makes me very emotional. So yes, I have, in order to support, to kind of show my me standing up with the Ukraine and being as much supportive as I can, I have purchased multiple charts from Stitchy Princess Black from her Etsy shop, and I have also purchased 9 charts which I would like to share with you. As a disclaimer, I have been given permission from the designer itself, from Katerina, to share one copy of each of the pattern which I have purchased. She has given me a full permission of giving away one copy of each of the pattern to one of you. But I strongly advise you to go and check her Etsy store. She has got multiple charts which are beautiful and easy to stitch. So I think you won't be disappointed if you get yourself copies as well. And what really amazed me then, although in this time of discomfort and you know, uncertainty, she offers 40% discount to all of her you know, future customers, just to bring a little bit of joy. I found this absolutely incredible. So I think you should go and shop. So the charts which I have purchased and I would like to give away are, like, let me just have a look on my list. Right, so the charts which I would like to give to you are, I'm going to be including pictures on the size since they are PDF versions. So the first one is rabbit at the cafe, and the key word for this word is cafe. The second one, it is rabbit's alphabet, So the keyword for this chart is alphabet. Next one is snowman and snow lady. Two snowmen. So the word keyword would be a snowman. Next one, home sweet home, and the keyword is home. Forest owls, and the keyword is owls. The butterfly fairy, and the keyword is butterfly. The floral fairy, and the keyword is flower. And next one is rabbits, carrots, eggs. So if we could use a word Easter, and the last one is called the acorn fairy, and the word is acorn. I will make sure I will leave the direct links to each of those charts so you can have a look which one you like the most, and then also I will include a keywords which goes with the chart, so then I know what to look for when I use my YouTube random comment picker. So I know then this is not much, but I feel like at least it is something. So I hope you you would enter to get one of the charts. But as I said, I strongly advise you to go and support the Ukrainian designers. Go to Laura's account and follow the link. She has put together a list of many Ukrainian designers, cross-stitch designer, embroidery designers, when you can go and shop and show your support. Right, let's kind of light up a mood a little bit because I really feel like I am going to cry. So yeah, on my last video I have also had a giveaway. I've offered 3 charts to all of you, and the first chart I was giving away was the Easter Trio. This is the latest release of Pantini. I have offered the chart without the buttons, and there were quite few of you who were up for this chart. So this morning I have used the YouTube random comment picker, and the name which this chart goes to, God, I need to have a look. Right, I'm back. So the winner of this chart is Fidgety Stitcher. I'm going to put the comment on top as well. Congratulations. The winner of Frederick is Calypso Joy. Congratulations. And the winner of Jerome Thread, the A Little Bird Sampler, is Phyllis Bell. I'm going to put a comment as well. Congratulations to you all. Please don't forget to send me an email with your physical address so I can post your charts. Not tomorrow, is Sunday, on Monday. And yeah, congratulations. Right, so now is the part for the stitchy bits. Right, I haven't been stitching much the past 2 weeks. When I recorded last time, I said to you then we were in the middle of the half term, and I did told you about my plans from Wednesday onwards, since I was recording on Wednesday. So I did tell you what I'm going to do on the following days. However, I only managed to do two of the things from the list, which means we went to the West End to watch Wicked. It was brilliant. And then we went to a science museum. However, National History Museum didn't happen, and the Sunday we stayed at home because we had an extremely frightening weather condition here in the UK, and a very different part of UK has been affected in a some of them greatly, some of them not too much. I live in London, and I assume we won't be affected as much. However, we have got a little bit damage to our property. My back fences on the back garden has been blown off. Luckily my husband managed to put them back the day after. However, my outdoor gym is completely destroyed. My husband built outdoor gym 2 years ago at the beginning of the pandemic, when all the world has shut down and we weren't able to go anywhere. And since we are very athletic, not athletic, but very sporty family, just to keep us sane, my husband built us a outdoor gym. So on Saturday, the gazebo and the metal construction has been shattered, and it's just literally on the next day when I woke up, there was just a metal frame, a broken few pieces left, and all of the equipment is being scattered around because all of the shelves and all of the equipment has been knocked off. So there was a little bit of damage, and it takes a little while to rebuild this again. Luckily we have not been harmed physically whatsoever. We all safe, we're all healthy, and that's the most important thing. And then this week I wasn't stitching much as well, because I recorded quite a lot of tutorials on how to finish cross stitch into multiple different ways, and I have released 3 finishing tutorials, and I have got 6 which are recorded, and I am slowly editing them. Obviously, with every video I am improving, and I am noticing the mistakes I make. So I do believe that in the future my tutoring video tutorials will be better. But so far, the comments and feedback, it's been absolutely amazing, which is wonderful. I appreciate you taking your time to comment on my editing and my teaching skills, and I promise you there is a much more tutorial coming your way. I know then watching tutorial is not everybody's cup of tea, and I have noticed then since I have been doing a lot of tutorial videos, there's quite few people who disengaged from this channel and decided not to follow anymore, which is absolutely fine. I understand that. However, cross stitch is not only for people who are advanced or have been doing this for many years, or are multi-crafter like myself. This channel is for everyone who wants to learn, and he wants to watch and wants to follow. So if you feel like this is not longer your interest, then I absolutely understand, and that's the only right way to do. But everybody else who enjoy the tutorials and keep encouraging me and leaving really kind words, thank you so much. So let me show you what I have finished in the past week. Right, first I'm gonna show you then, all of you are saying how amazing I am at stitching and finishing and all of that. I am a human, and I make mistakes. I make mistakes constantly with my finishes, and this project is the one to prove. The other day, me and Charlie from Charlie Feathers on Instagram, Charlie enabled me to work on one of the free charts from Barbara Anna, which is a complimentary chart when you purchase one of her kit of Nitka Moscow, and there was a chart for this adorable little pincushion. And obviously I like to use my own colors. I try to use the similar colors as Barbara Anna recommended. However, I was so pleased with the finish, and I wanted to turn my cross stitch into a purse, and I have created my own template which I wanted to share with you in the future. However, when I traced it onto my project, I made a terrible mistake. It's not the mistake with my pattern, it's the mistake with my tracing. So when I've only realized when I have finished the inside lining paper and I quilted the bags, I've realized then this won't be done right, because the clips which goes on top of that won't fit. So this is mistake, and it is okay. I'm gonna stitch this again, and I will make this purse again, and I will teach you how to do it in the near future. But as a proof, I do make mistake, and I don't feel I have wasted my time. I don't feel I have, I don't feel angry. Obviously, it is not a sampler, which takes 3 years to stitch. It is a tiny, tiny little pincushion, but mistake happens, and we just need to move on and do it again. Right, this is a pillow I have finished as well. I stitched this last year. It is a free chart from DMC website. I was trying to look for the direct link to it. I cannot find it anymore. I will try to look on my paper copy. Maybe there is a, sometimes when you print it off of your email, on the bottom of the page you can see the website address, where to get this from. So I will make my effort to look for it, because I couldn't find it on a DMC website anymore. But this is the monthly marker, and I have made March. I finished it very simply, just 2 colored fabric, lace, and a little button. Lately I have been obsessed with these wooden buttons, which I purchased on Etsy. Absolutely incredible. So this is my first finish and second stitch project. This is the finish which was successful. Right. The finish which I am so pleased with is Barbara Anna's latest sew along, and this is called Frida Cutler. Absolutely incredible. I have used 98% of recommended colors. I have substituted 2 because I don't know, when I placed my orders with Patchwork Rabbit, I must have missed on those numbers. So I have used something very similar, and obviously instead of craning I have used the metallic DMC, but I have embellished her with the key, which I like to add to my designs, to my finishes as well. I purchased a bunch of those key from Wax, and also I kind of felt like, the background is a little bit too empty, so I hot glue a wooden button to add a little bit more, to make it more interesting. However, I have made a tutorial for this finish. I finished this with the fabric bag. That's how I finish all of my cross stitch hoops. This is the way I go. I know that there is lots of people who do it differently. That's my preferable way. That's how I do it, so that's how I showed you. However, if I was to do it again, I would sew on buttons the same time when I was adding other embellishments, which means before I add the back. But because I completely forgot when I recorded this video, I glued the back on, and then I've realized and I have forgotten about the butterflies. That's why I just glued them on. But this is going to be on my wall all year round, so I don't mind hot glue butterflies. It is my favorite finish. It's beautiful. Okay, right, finish which I showed you last time. It's the Tom turkey sampler from Heart in Hands. I still haven't added bits, and I think I'm not going to do it. However, I have finished this into a pillow. I use the method where you sew from 3 sides and then you whip stitch opening on the bottom. I'm not adding any more embellishments. Very simple finish, and this is the first out of 4 beds, which is stitch. I love it. And this is on 36 count a scrap of linen fabric with DMC 3777. As you may know, it is my favorite red sampler. I mean DMC to stitch the red samplers. Okay. And since I have finished the Easter trio from Pantini, I have turned them into pillows, and I showed you last time I purchased the pins, so I have embellished them exactly as the cover of the chart shows. So this is my first pillow, and this is the second pillow. As you can tell, I have used the buttons which were included in the chart. Unfortunately, the chart I'm giving away has got no buttons anymore, but you can purchase them separately together with the pins. I have got the third one, which I finished, but I haven't fully finished. I'm going to show you now. So this is what I am. I have finished stitching this. However, I need to sew on a button which goes over here, and I need to fill in a H with a B50 to 100 and the ribbon on the egg, and I'm done. So yeah. Okay. Another finishing tutorial I've posted yesterday. I showed you how to make a basket out of your cross stitch project. Now, when I watch this video again and again, I've realized that some of the parts are maybe a little bit too fast. Maybe I speed up the video a little bit too much. Maybe I should allow a little bit a longer time for you to see the steps. However, this project, it is achievable and is manageable for the beginner sewers. However, seamstress, sewers, people who sew. However, I would recommend this project for a little bit more advanced, since the material is used in this finishing project is a little bit harder to work with, because I instead of batting, since it's very flimsy and not as sturdy, I've used a back foam stabilizer, which comes as a fusible or as a sewn on. In my basket, I've used a fusible, since was easier to do. However, since the circumference of the circle is quite small, obviously the area you need to stitch around is quite tight. So if you are not too experienced with sewing, this might bring you a greatest difficulty. However, I am in the process of recording another video which should give you effect of this basket using hand sewn method, because there were quite few requests of my viewers. Then they would like to learn how to finish a cross stitch project. However, they don't own a sewing machine, or they're not even planning to purchase one. So I will be adding those videos as well, because you don't need sewing machine to make amazing finishes. Obviously it will take a little bit longer because you need to stitch everything by hand, but if you're determined and if you want to learn, I'm here to show you how to do it. Just give me a time. So coming back to the basket, it's fully lined. I keep tiny pumpkins inside. I posted my picture, finishing picture, and kind of stage display on my Instagram account. So again, this will be my autumn display, but I felt like I just really wanted to show you how to do it. So this video is available on my channel as well, right? And I wanted to show you also one thing. I have ordered and personalized labels. Oh, why is it not focusing? Focus, please. No, it doesn't want to. personal labels, which I'm going to be adding to my future finishes. It says Yasmin's Made with Love, and there is a year 2022, just so I can remember when they were finished and stitched. Maybe not necessarily stitched, but when they were finished. And I am also in the process of recording a video on how to make a round pillows and finish them with a crochet border around. So so far I've recorded how to make the round pillow, which is very similar to the way you would make square or rectangular pillow. However, I am going to be recording very soon how to do this crochet border. This particular one is using 2 different colors, which means I have done the border twice, but I will be showing you first the very simple one, which is only 1 row of simple crocheted scallops. So this video should be released either Monday or Wednesday, depends of the daylight. I've recorded the basket video later in the evening, and the light wasn't great, and this is quite noticeable in my videos. So I will be I will be recording videos, my future videos, during day, since the daylight is a little bit better. And the last finish, which again I made a tutorial and posted on my channel as well, is this heart-shaped pillow, which I finished with lace and another button company pins. And again, I add the label. You know, this pillow is very straightforward if you are experienced sewer, or if you sew. But if you have never done this before, this is important to acknowledge the fact that there are people who don't know that. And maybe for you it's obviously to sew the things all the way around. For some people it's not so obvious. So if you would like to learn the basic skills of sewing, the basic understanding of before you jump into anything more difficult, this tutorial for this simple pillow is available as well. So as you can tell, I was busy. I'm not lying, I was busy with finishing and recording. I have got a whole list of finishing tutorial coming your way, especially in the next couple of weeks. So now let me show you what I have been working on. I have worked only on 2 projects. The first one was the Easter trio, and I showed you I finished 2 pillows, and I have got just 1 to finish and then fully finish. And I also worked on ETUDE, which was my last year whip, and I have done tremendous progress. I'm almost done. I am only 4 squares away, 4.5 square away from being done. So this is where I am. I'm sorry for the hook marks, because I tried to stitch on it last night a little bit. However, I was like, I went to sleep early. I went to sleep earlier. Like, I was in bed at 10 o'clock, which is very unusual for me. And my husband was off from work yesterday. We watched a movie in the evening, and I was already kind of dozing off on his shoulder. So when I came upstairs at 10 o'clock, I was like, he was like, oh, that's not you. Like, something happened. You need caffeine. But I wasn't in a mood for stitch. So this is where I am. I have got 4 stitches, 4 squares to go, and this half of this, and this will be done. I am very happy because it was my aim to finish this project this month, and I will be done. It is Saturday today, the 26th of February, so I have got 2 days before it's the end of the month. Alright, and that's it. I haven't been working on anything else. But that's okay. That's okay. Right. The last thing I would like to talk about, it is my plans. For the very first time this year, I've decided to take part in the March Madness, which is what's this one on me? Which is something which oh my god, what's her name? Jen Lee from Quick and Stitches came up with a few years ago. It is literally something very similar to Stitch Mania, when you start multiple projects each day of the month. However, the reason I decided to do March Madness instead of Stitch Mania this year is because I will be very busy in May. My application for university has been accepted, my enrollment has been accepted, and my classes starts in May, which means I will be very, very busy. I will be coming to classes in person 3 times a week, and then I have got 1 lecture online. So yeah, I won't be able to stitch 30 projects in May, and I won't be stitching as much as well, especially because there's no chance that I can stay at 3 o'clock until 3 o'clock in the morning and then, you know, go to school. So that's the only reason, since I'm still at home March and April, kinda taking my time and being on holiday. I will be stitching. I will be taking part in a March Madness. Obviously, I am not planning on stitching 31 projects. I've selected 15 projects, which means I will be working on the same projects for 2 days. They are most of them, they are very small, which is achievable. I don't want to make my whip basket full of. Oh, sorry, I had to pause because my husband just entered the bedroom, and I mean, that's okay. I don't mind when he hears me recording. However, you would hear him making lots of noise. So yeah, coming back to what I was saying, I'm not going to be starting 31 projects. I stick with 15. Only if somehow I manage to finish them all, or I feel like I want to start something new, I might add project or 2. I don't want to make my whip basket overfloating. I have been doing so well with reducing and kind of finishing the project which I brought from last year. I don't have anything older than 2021, and I'm not planning to make my basket full again. So I selected the projects which are small, achievable and enjoyable to stitch. I will be stitching plenty on charts and from the Ukrainian designers, and I advise you and, you know, encourage you to use the hashtag Stitch for Ukraine. I will be doing that too, to show my solidarity and support. And yes, and this is the end of this video. I'm sorry if I have been a little bit all over the place. You know, it's always very difficult to talk about stuff which you personally feel very strongly about. So anyway, have a lovely weekend. It is a beautiful weather today in the UK, so I think I'm just going to go for a little walk to get fresh mindset. Maybe I stay away from the news for a little bit, just to kind of get myself a break. Yeah, so I wish you a wonderful 2 weeks, and I will see you and I see you very soon. Please, if you are interested in winning some of the PDFs from Katerina's Etsy shop, make sure you use the keywords and leave the comments down below. And the future and the selected winners from the previous giveaway, please do contact me and claim your prize. Have a lovely one. Bye.